Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to automatically add Facebook events to Google Calendar. So let us begin with a small example. So this is a group that I have built. It is called as yoga session. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a new event. So let me just click on create event. Okay, in person. Okay, so the event name is meditation and yoga. And I'm going to schedule it from 15th of June, and the start time, how about let's keep it as 2 a.m. or let's schedule it at early morning. How about 7 a.m. Okay, and let's make the end time at 10 a.m. So this event is for 3 hours. Okay, the start date is of 15th June from the start time, that is 7 a.m. and the end date is 15th June again, and the end time is 10 a.m. Okay, so we have 3 hours. So let's move to the next level. The location I'm planning is Bhopal. Okay, let me just add this one, the English version. Okay, how about this one? Click on next. The description I'm putting in: bring your own yoga mat. Okay, a small description. Click on next, and let me just click on create event. Okay, so as you can see, a new event has been scheduled, meditation and yoga. And basically the idea is that I'm straight away taking you to my Google Calendar to show you that if the event is scheduled in Google Calendar also on 15th of June from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So let me just straight away take you to Google Calendar. And this is the 15th of June. Okay, so as you can see, the event hasn't appeared. Now there is something I have to tell you. Facebook actually takes an appreciable amount of time to send the data. So maybe, just maybe, we may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes to receive the data in Google Calendar. I repeat this again. You may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes so that the data from Facebook arrives in Google Calendar. It's an issue from Facebook. You don't have to worry. Just bear with me. So basically what I'm going to do here is, after a delay of 5-6 minutes when the data arrives, I will just show you. Till then I'm pausing this video. Okay, so as you can see, after a delay of 3-4 minutes, we have got the result. So this is the event meditation and yoga, and it has been scheduled from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and this is going to be held at Narmada River, Hoshangabad, MP, India. Excellent. So you're obviously thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Facebook group to Google Calendar? So here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Facebook and Google Calendar. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you the process. So in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com, hover on products, and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. I'm going to give a name, Facebook to Google Calendar. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally up to you. Okay, and let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So basically we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Facebook groups and Google Calendar. So you should know that after building this workflow, I will add the link of this workflow in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it into your account. Okay, so in the choose app, how about we make it as Facebook groups? Facebook groups it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new event? Okay, so new event is a trigger event. So you're obviously thinking, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if this condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new event is created in Facebook groups, then what action should be taken by the system? Now at present we only have one trigger event. That at present we have a ton of trigger events, that is new photo, new video, new comment, new post, and so on. But in case if you want more trigger events, all you have to do is just approach the help section. So when you click on the help section, you will be directed to Pabbly forums, and in Pabbly forums you can make a request that you want so and so trigger event. Okay, so let me just cancel this. So basically the gist is we are just trying to integrate Facebook groups to Pabbly Connect. Now there is a small app that you have to install before we begin the integration process, and the name of the app is Pabbly Connect app. Okay, so this is something you have to install in your Facebook group. So let me just straight away go to the group. So this is the group where I am the administrator. Remember this, you must have the administrator privileges. So I'm just taking it to the group. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to scroll down, and here you will find setting. So basically we are going to add a new add-on, or basically a new app. So at the bottom you will find manage advanced settings. Click on this pencil button, or basically the edit button. So as you can see, Pabbly Connect app has already been installed. Now if you want to install, just click on add app. Okay, and in the search just type Pabbly Connect. Okay, since it is already installed in my system, it is showing no apps. Okay, but in case if you search, you will find Pabbly Connect app here also, and after that you just click it and it will be installed in your Facebook group. Okay, so let me just go back to groups. Okay, I'm assuming that you have installed the Pabbly Connect app. Okay, so I'm going to integrate Pabbly Connect to this particular group. Okay, so let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on connect. Okay, so in the new connection name, just click on connect with Facebook groups. Authorization successful, just press OK. Now we have the group called as yoga sessions. Okay, that's because there is only one group, that is yoga sessions. Now we do have a ton of groups. Okay, but I'm actually not the administrator of these groups. I'm just a part of these groups. Okay, but not the administrator. This is the group from which we want to create an event and send the data to Google Calendar. That is why we have selected it as yoga session. Now when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created event. I repeat this again. When I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of the recently created event in my Facebook group. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, for your consideration, I'm going to create a new event. Okay, so let me just click on create event in person. Now the start date, let's keep it as 16th, and it from 3 p.m. and it will end on 6 p.m. Okay, so the event name, okay, I'm forgotten, yoga and happiness. Okay, so this is the session name, yoga and happiness, and it will start at 16th of June, that is 3 p.m. and it will end it on the same day on 6 p.m. Okay, and let me just click on next. The location I'm adding is this one, Green City, Bhopal, and click on next, and bring water bottles and yoga mats. Click on next. And let me just click on create event. Okay, so a new event called as yoga and happiness has been scheduled in my Facebook group, and it is scheduled from 16th of June from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, excellent. So what's next? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to Pabbly Connect once again, and when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created event. Now the recently created event is yoga and happiness. So when I click on save and send test request, it will definitely show the value, that is yoga and happiness. Let me click on save and send test request. Yes, so we have added the description, bring water bottles and yoga mats. We have got the description, the place name was Green City, Bhopal, the location was Bhopal, and yes, we have the name, yoga and happiness. So let's have a look at the start time. So this is the start time, that is 16th of June 2021, 3 p.m. and this is the end time. Okay, that is 16th of June, that is 6 p.m. So we have basically got all the details sufficient enough to create an event in Google Calendar. Now to create an event in Google Calendar, in the action window, you select the choose app as Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Okay, so Google Calendar it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create an event? Just click on connect. Click on connect with Google Calendar. Okay, so these are the series of Gmail accounts I have. Now I'm interested in working with this account, so I'm selecting this one. Now it is asking me to confirm my choice. Let me just press allow. Authorization successful, just press OK. So as you can see, by default it is showing the field calendar, and in the calendar we will have all the calendars that is present in my Google Calendar. So these are all the calendars. Let me just show you. So what I'm going to do here is basically I'm just going to create a new calendar. So these are all the calendars that is present here is being reflected here. Now I'm going to create a new calendar. So the name of the calendar is Yoga Calendar. Okay, and let me just click on create calendar. So a calendar is getting created. The name of the calendar is Yoga Calendar. So the idea is that I will be scheduling the events from Facebook into this particular calendar. Okay, so let's explore. So let's explore this calendar. So what I'm going to do here is already it is checked in. Okay, so let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this. So when we click on refresh, you can expect to find this newly created calendar in the drop down. So this is the calendar, Yoga Calendar, and we have selected it. Okay, so let's start mapping. So the title, so this is our title, that is basically Yoga and Happiness. Okay, this was the name of the event and which will be the title. So I'm just going to click here, click on the first accordion, and let me just add the title, Yoga Sessions. Oh, I'm sorry, Yoga and Happiness. This is the one. Okay. And now in the description, it was something about the map. Okay, yoga mats. Okay, and we have mapped it. The location was Green City, Bhopal, and we have mapped it. So we have to mention the start date time. So this is the start date time. Let me just scroll down. Okay, and we have mapped the start date time. Then we have to map the end date time. So this is the end date time, and we have mapped it. The time zone, I'm from Asia, Kolkata. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. Okay. Now, if you want to find other time zone, just click on here. Okay, so when you click on here, you will find the different time zones. If you are from America or if you are from Africa, you just simply copy this and just paste it here. Okay, now we have the visibility as public. Now, if you're planning to bring any kind of guest, for example, just an example, I'm just going to figure out who is the greatest yoga teacher or the best yoga teacher. Okay, best yoga teacher in the world. Okay, so it is Richard Freeman. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add the email of Richard Freeman, just for example. Okay, remember, I'm not really bringing Richard Freeman. I'm just giving the example. All you have to do is just copy this code. Okay, and this is how you enter the email. You just remove this and you just add the name of the person that you'll be tagging along. Richard Freeman. In my case, it's Richard Freeman @gmail.com. Okay, so we are ready. Now, in case if you are bringing more guests, enter a comma and once again enter this code, and inside this pair of double quotes, you just enter the another email. Now we have the last thing, that is event recurrence rule. So I want the event to happen only once in a year. So I'm just going to copy this code and paste it here. Okay, so this is the event recurrence rule. So when I click on save and send test request, it will definitely create an event in Google Calendar. Let me do that. Okay, so the response is a positive one, so let's explore. Okay, so this is the Google Calendar, and I think we had scheduled the event for 16th, I think. Okay, yeah, we do have the event. That is from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yoga and Happiness. Okay, and this is the place, Green City, Bhopal. Excellent. So the presence of this data shows that we have successfully integrated Facebook groups and Google Calendar with help of Pabbly Connect. Now, before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize this action window, and I'm going to minimize this trigger window. So basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Facebook to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Calendar. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Facebook and Google Calendar. Now, in case if you like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any queries, visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.